Let's see what Terminator mode has for us then. Q7N 60B 62G. Shell jump survival room. Or did you make the easier version? Just like I asked. Well, he definitely made it underground. Oh yeah, now I can jam to this. That's interesting, the room is not as wide as before. I'm not sure why, but there's a P-switch wall on the left. Maybe we can, like, use the P-switch wall to shell jump. Yeah, so that means we could shell jump either to the left or to the right. That might be the reason why he decided to put it there. I can't really think of any other reason why it would be there. But there could be a secondary reason, but I don't think there's any need to read more into it than that. Yeah. Seems cool. Oops. I wonder if I'm still able to do the cheese that I was doing before or not. I guess I don't have the timing right at the moment. Oops. Here, let me switch characters. I don't know why I've been Mario pretty much all morning, but let's switch it up. Okay, apparently I can still cheese this. It's still difficult. It's just as hard, I think. Bomb can shoot out on left side, which won't activate floor switch. I don't know what you're talking about, actually. Oh, I see what you're saying. If the player moves to the left, then they make it harder for themselves, and you're just preventing that from happening. I get what you mean. So now that won't happen, because the player's not allowed to go to the left. Ooh. A little bit too early there. Oops. I just let it continue to bounce on my head instead of letting it fall, so that way I could actually continue my cheese. It's so dumb sometimes. Oops. Witless, I guess I should say. I feel like witless is a way to describe somebody that's like really slow. I'm thinking of comebacks. Or whatever you want to call it, like... Yeah. So comeback could apply to gameplay too, right? Cool! That isn't to say that I can't think of comebacks, it's just by the time I think about them, it's too late for me to actually use it. No! I was grabbing it for some reason. I wonder if I can just not... Yeah. It's way more relaxing now. Oh! Yeah, I'm not the kind of streamer that just makes suggestions and then, like, I am impossible to please. Like, I legitimately mean the stuff that's coming out of my mouth, generally speaking. Like, it still sucks that I'm dying a lot, but obviously there's no way for you to fix that within Mario Maker 2. But yeah, I suppose I could see myself spending 66 tests on this repeatedly throughout the day. That's what you want to do. Although it might be more fair to the other viewers to do more like 36 tests or something, but oh my goodness. The point is, I don't mind if you resubmit it multiple times during the day. In its current state, that's fine. Whereas normally I'd be like, okay, come back next month. In its old state. No, my jump was too small onto the shell. Rough. Watch, we'll get to 280 seconds, and the muncher won't be on screen yet, and he'll have made it like 50% harder. Kappa. That would be horrifying. But it wouldn't surprise me. No! It bounced off of my head! Hey, well, the muncher was on screen at 280. Okay, so it's just as difficult as before, except it's less annoying. Okay, good. Good to know that it's not any harder. We survived to 280. We didn't survive to 279, unfortunately, but didn't quite PB. We were close to PBing. That was cutting it really close. No! I was moving to the right after bouncing, doing the cheese. If I'm gonna be doing this cheese, I should be bouncing to the left. Oops. Because I was too far away from the P-switch door to get in there in time. By the time I realized that it got activated. I probably could have made it into the P-switch door, even with bouncing to the right, if I was just more alert to when the P-switch would get activated, but I wasn't alert enough. I was in the zone. Oof. I got wrecked. My timing was off. I'm not sure how much bouncing to the left affects my timing, or bouncing to the right, if at all. I wonder if I should, like, use my, my left index finger instead of my right to jump. Oops. I could also, like, another idea would be to simply change one of my front facing or top facing, whatever you want to call it. Like, make X or B or something be spin jump or whatever, instead of L or R. Might make this easier to endure, spin jumping so many times. Oh. I feel like sometimes when people have made some of those, like, jump on the thwomp levels, you, like, underestimate how annoying it is to jump on so many thwomps or spinies or whatever. Of course, in this case, you're expecting this to shell jump. You're not actually expecting me to cheese this. So it's kind of my own fault I'm not shell jumping. We're at 40 deaths. Guess that means I almost cleared it before the 56th death, which is nice to see. Now I'm struggling to be consistent because I'm trying to do the left-hand side. Maybe we just shouldn't do the left-hand side at all. Oops. You will just be more alert and get to the P-switch faster toward the end. Yeah, it seems to be making a huge difference just approaching from the right-hand side. Maybe I'll do the same for shell jumping, I don't know, just swap which side I'm on. Dude! Like, within, like, 2 tries, I did it again. But I still didn't get into the P-switch door. Alright, let's try again. Oh! Oof, man, I'm cutting it close to some of these jumps. Oh! I went back too far the other way. Too early. That second jump onto that shell was so insanely clutch. Absolutely unbelievable. No! I knew that was too early. I knew it. There wasn't a doubt in my mind that I was going to die, and there was nothing I could do about it, but I still held on to this spin jump button just in case anyway, of course, because habit, blah, blah, blah. Oh my goodness. I knew the timing was going to get awkward there because the shell had been bounced because I had worn a helmet. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly, like, in my mind I'm thinking, like, there's, like, sort of like a frame or something like that, that I can be too early, or even, like, 2 frames too early, and I know when I'm there. I feel like I know how many frames too early I am. I'm not sure exactly how many milliseconds that is in my mind. It's like my iframes, it's not necessarily the TV's frames. So I'm pretty sure my The TV probably moves faster than my eyes do. Whoa! I'm struggling to get the timing again. I wonder if I should try jumping on the other side again. I don't know if that would improve my timing or not. Doesn't make a difference if I can't get the first jump, I guess. Unless I run underneath. My focus is like not there. Don't know why. No! If this level doesn't show players that checkpoints are good ideas, then I don't know what does. Oops. That was definitely too early. Oh! Come on. That's way too early. Am I like... If I let go of the run button, I feel like it makes me more slowly jump on the shell. Just odd to think about. I think it's true, maybe? Oh, way too early. I don't know. This game is weird. That's weird. I thought I was timing that correctly. I think I spot, like, sort of where I want the shell to be when I jump, but maybe not. Okay. I was thinking jump when I see the shell go past the goal, but I think there's some variance in between, like, my eyes. Like, when I actually recognize that happening and when it's actually happening, you know? It's weird, like... hard to explain. Like, maybe if I'm focusing too much on it, then I can see it too early, and then I jump too early. If that makes sense. Oops. Well, we went past 66 deaths. Hold up, let's pause this real quick. Ugh. Really? That was too early. Oh Unbelievable. I guess my jump was too tiny to jump on the shell. I needed to be in the air longer. Yeah. So it kind of looks like I want to jump on the shell when it's about one space after the goal. Stop wearing the shell, Toad. You know, we're switching to Toadette. You can take a break for now, Toad. Looks like Toadette's doing just as poorly. I'm going to switch to the control stick. Maybe that'll help slightly. Oh, that was like a pixel too early, or a frame or two, whatever. Dude, it's bouncing off of my helmet again. Oh, messing up the timing. Stop wearing the helmets, girl. Oops. I'm not sure why that happened. I might have jumped on it a little too early. It's hard for me to tell. Seriously? I felt like I was late, but I guess my impression of what was happening was just wrong, and I panicked or something. Oh my goodness. I'm getting frustrated with myself because of the failures at this point. I've gotten so close, I'm not being consistent. Oh my goodness. Whenever it lands on my head, I just start panicking. Oops. I didn't even land on it that time. I guess we should be giving up soon. Why can't I do this? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do this? Maybe I should start shell jumping. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'll get any closer to it, but at least it'll give me something different to do with my hands for a little while. I feel like maybe if I just switch controllers, maybe this would all just be so easy. Yeah, I should give it a try. I was thinking about changing my inputs, but it actually makes more sense to just switch controllers, honestly. should have done this ages ago. Ow. That was too early? How? Alright, let's go again. Okay, yeah. I think the other controller was not, like, I think the inputs are too slow on the L and R on the other controller. I hate to say it, but I think it's true. I hate these controller because it's too easy to accidentally push the L and R buttons, but it's also a lot faster though, so I don't know why it would be faster, but it is. No, I did it too early. I've been getting the muncher on screen a lot more often, which is great, but I'm not finishing the level. I'm not sure, but I think that it feels like wearing the helmet, I think it makes me fall faster. Is that true? It feels like it's true. If that's the case, wouldn't wearing a helmet affect your shell jumps too? Oh my goodness. Maybe it's just an illusion, but it makes me feel like I'm falling faster. I feel like I am. I wanted to say maybe my jumps would be shorter, but I think it's more likely that I'd be falling faster than actually having shorter jumps. Oh my goodness. It's hard to get to 280. It's really hard. Okay, I went into the door a little bit slowly there. I definitely jumped much too early. At least 5 frames too early there. Oh, that was too early. Oh, somehow I'm still alive. Okay, not anymore. Oh my goodness. I thought I was dead. I wasn't ready for the next to jump. Really? No! That was way too early, and the reason why was because I accidentally pushed the button, believe it or not. And that was exactly why I didn't want to switch to this controller. Oh, that was just a teensy bit too late there. I guess if I had let go of the jump button a little faster, I could have still made that work, but I did not do that. Oof. So that way I could jump on the shelf faster. I still have to repress it really quickly, but that's obviously not hard to do. This level's a nightmare. Okay. Like, trying to pressure yourself to beat it is actually the nightmare. Like, the creation of itself, not so much, I suppose. Unless, of course, I was the maker, then I would hate myself for trying to upload this, but yeah. Then again, I'm not Terminator mode, so... Oh. I don't know what it is, but sometimes it feels like the pipe spitting out the shells isn't happening fast enough. That's probably because I'm trying to cheese the level, though, and sometimes I'm a little bit late in destroying the shell. I think that's why the pipe doesn't spit out a shell fast enough sometimes. Pretty much. I mean, I might still have the issue if I was shell jumping too. I'm not sure when it would happen exactly, but oh my goodness. Like maybe you would make too big of a shell jump theoretically. Oh, come on. It's amazing how precise it is. It's not the... like, it's just... the range at which I fail is so much broader than the range at which I can succeed. And I feel like part of that is my fault for just being imprecise. Oh! Because there is a little bit of salvaging you can do sometimes. Like, depressing, jump faster, or whatever. Too slow, I guess. But I tend to err more on being too quick than too slow. See what I mean? That looked like it, like, I'm trying not to focus too much on what I'm watching. I'm just trying to get a feel for the muscle memory on this controller, but it's not working that well at the moment. And like, when I think about that jump, oh, that when I look, it's like I have like a delayed reaction to me looking at the sequence of like what happened in the level. I don't always get this, but and it was like crystal clear, like I was too early, but I can't go back in time and make my hands do something else because I'm already dead. No! Yes. No! No, 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 no! I was doing so well, but the problem was I was on the right-hand side, and I wanted to move to the left. And while I was moving to the left, like, I kind of lost concentration. No! I always fail when I wear the helmet. I swear I'm falling faster. I'm not saying it's impossible if you have your helmet on, but it feels harder when I have it. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm falling at least a frame too faster, or whatever. Oops. I had a suspicion that was too early, but I wasn't entirely sure. Are you kidding me? How do I keep doing that? I'm gonna call it shell launcher jank. There's no way this is a consistent timing. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm losing my mind here because there's no way the timing is consistent. Like, if it was, I feel like I would have gotten it by now. I'm not sure what I'm doing to make it inconsistent, but it's definitely inconsistent for some reason or another. At least most of the time it is. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Or maybe I just suck at calculating down to the milliseconds what the timing is. I mean, 1,000th of a second is a lot to divide by, you know what I mean? Like, I can sort of, like, count second by second, but I have no idea how many milliseconds I might be off by. We're pretty inaccurate people, generally speaking. Oh my goodness. I'm losing my mind here. Nintendo, give me code. Tell me... Give me code for shell launchers, please, so I know what I'm... Like, I know what a little bit better about how much I suck instead of being in the dark. We're almost 132 deaths. We're gonna have to hard it and leave if we can't beat it by then. It's turning into a cheese the shell jump stream. Or maybe we should just keep on playing it until we beat it. I mean, it's not like anybody else sent to the level. This was your own doing, chat. Oops. Part of me thinks just taking like a 20-minute break would be perfect for beating this level. And another part of me says, no, you're not really allowed to do that, because as soon as you're done playing your level, Terminator mode's just gonna leave and not come back for like a week or something. Oh my goodness! I think I jumped too early, yep. I'm curious, did you spend time trying to do what I did? Did you also find it difficult, or did you think it was approximately the same difficulty, or only like a little bit easier? Or I'm not sure if you did this or not at all while clear checking. Maybe like the first time you clear checked it the real way, and then maybe this time you clear checked it with cheese or something. Just curious if you want to share. You could share. I'm definitely curious to know. Although I'm guessing he may have muted my stream while he's lurking, so he might not be able to answer my question. Go in the door. 269, I finally did it. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're doing it right now. You think it's easier to do the shell jumps? I disagree. Alright, we'll give you the heart. I was planning on doing. Got to 132 deaths, which we did somehow. I wasn't expecting it to take so long. That was incredible. Alright, definite improvement over the previous version. Oh, I was worried it was gonna take 200 or 300 deaths, man. Oh. Nope, it only took 40 minutes. Oh. Give or take however long it took me to get in and out of the course. So mark that as cleared.